Alrighty, we're back, folks. I was taking a look at Yield Watch and I noticed they supported Venus.io. So I was able to go to score up a little bit more B&B here. Don't have a whole lot, so I've already approved some B&B as a collateral. So if you're not familiar with Venus, Venus is similar, it seems, to compound finance. Um, So what we're going to do here is I am going to loan them a trivial amount of my B&B. I don't have a lot, as you can tell, but I don't want to risk a lot either until I can really figure this out. Hence, learning DeFi in real time, folks. So I've already approved the collateral. That popped up the MetaMask thing. So now we're going to go in and supply the B&B. And since I only have 12 in there, 0.12. Let's just do a tiny bit. Uh, there we go. So that will allow us to get $25 of leverage. So we'll do confirm. Let's click, click, click. Let's let it go through the network here. And then as soon as it confirms on the network, we will have a bam. All right. So now I've supplied 32, but they allow us to now go in and borrow like 40% of that. So what we're going to do, instead of directly borrowing another asset, we're going to mint their um, stablecoin. And so they have the safe max situation that is like 40%, it looks like, real close. 40%. So this is working towards like MakerDAO and the DAI coin. So they called it the Vi coin, which is interesting. So now, if this would be 40%. Since if we haven't, one thing I haven't pointed out in any of my perusing of my live streams in the last day or so is that the markets are down quite a bit. Like everything top 10 certainly is down in the last 24 hours, and other than Cardano, pretty much everything else is down, and then Doge is just Dogecoin, but we're down quite a bit uh, for right now. So what this is going to allow me to do in a DeFi method of to potentially ride this downturn here. Yeah, so that you don't even really see a downturn. There we go. Ride this downturn. I'm going to bet on this downturn kind of turning over at some point and going back up. So what Venus is going to allow me to do is I can then take um, um, and get their Vi coin minted. However, it's recommended maybe to go a little bit less than this, unless we really want to just go for it. So let's go with their safe. Let's just go with their safe max. Why not? Let's just go for it, and we'll have some empirical data here. Click, 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 click. Now I have Vi. Alright, there we go. And so now I am at a 40%, which is what they recommend. And now I have some Vi. And then to get it to pay my balance back later on, I'll have to allow them to spend it, and which I won't do now. I'll wait to pay that fee. But if we were to go to my wallet situation here, is it 1.5? There it is. It's 1.5. Yep. If we go to my wallet situation, so I now have 10, which is only worth $9. So much for a stable coin, but hey. So now I have 10 of their Vi coins. What does Vi look like here? Oh, and there might be some arbitrage opportunity there, folks. If Vi is traded anywhere else, because this is supposed to be where the dollar, and there's been some volatility with the recent pull downs. But hey, we'll just ride with it, folks. But now, since I have that Vi in there, I should be able to go to Pancake Swap and copy this contract, go to exchange, and I think what I'm going to do is I will then take from, it knew my Vi right there, Vi, and I think I will take it to Cake. Um, since that's most likely and we'll take the Cake. Bam. So I've got to approve this bullshit. So this is a one-time fee. This is why I didn't do hardly any of my. So now when I do this again, we won't have to approve it. Alright, now we let them spend my Cake, or let them spend my Vi. And I want a third of a Cake. Click, 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 click. So now I have me some more Cake that I can come over here. I don't think I want to pool, I think I want to farm it. Or no, I think I do want to pool. Yeah, syrup pool. Alright, yep. And then what I could do here is add that Cake in. Let's let that transaction just make sure it's in there. And we'll slam that Cake into the hole. All right, my funds have been staked at the pool. And then we go back to Yield Watch, and I'm connected as a pro. Problem is I'm probably going to need more. Yeah. You suck. So now I got to go get 1/6 more. So then I got to go swap to some watch tokens. Yeah. So I don't have a lot of BNB left now. Alright. So if you didn't notice, it denied me my pro access there because I didn't have enough. There we go. So now I have pro X, and then now you see I have $32. Ooh, and I have some debt now. Very, very nice, folks. We are fully participating in the. Ooh, they even give you your graph. This is very nice, folks. So now, what I have done is I've supplied them a tiny bit of BNB that they're giving me a trivial amount of interest on, and then over time, and then I at the same time, so I took that and gave them. I'm trying to wrap this into my head, dude. I'm trying to wrap this into my brain. So I supplied them with $32 worth of Binance coin, which is in the toilet right now. The value is way down. The value of their VI is even down. So hopefully this works out for me in the beginning or in the end when we come back from this crazy few days. But then I turned around and minted new VI as a loan as a loan to the so I wow, it's too late, folks. I should have not went on that medical call earlier because now I can't sleep and my brain is fading fast. So I borrowed the 40% that they recommended of my 32. So yeah, and I'm actually a little over collateralized here, under collateralized, whatever that is. Um, then I took that $10 and added it to my earnings here. So now this should make me some more money, as it always does. Yeah, see? I added another 32 cake right now. Bam. So yeah, that then got me over to definitely a full cake. So yeah, so this is getting me a net APY of 261 in the Venus protocol. Very cool, folks. And then I will make another live stream. So this is going to be a 2-for-1 potentially, because well, maybe not. I don't know, folks. I'm getting tired. I just had an opportunity to slam a little bit more money into this process. So I figured, why not give Venus Protocol a trial run here with a ridiculous amount of money. If they go down tomorrow and I lose this 32 bucks of Binance coin I threw over there, so be it. Um, the goal here, folks, is to see if we can implement a little bit more leverage there, um, and maybe accomplish things a little bit more efficiently using smart contracts of our own that interoperates with the Venus protocol's smart contracts. So I'm going to be looking into that, because I am definitely getting up to speed on Solidity, so whatever it's called, and Celerity, because that's an interesting concept, because we might be able to, um, instead of going to their coin, we might be able to do some similar back and forth stuff, um, that we could do with the compound protocol. I don't know how many people are already familiar with compound, but this seems to be a pretty close uh, uh, potential clone of. I didn't, of course, I've not audited the contracts or nothing yet, but that will come soon. As I said, I just happened to notice, like if we refresh yield protocol here, I just was going through and seeing what other things looked interesting, and I have been looking at the flash loans concepts and the leverage financing, and that's what I was kind of going to break up into another video because I didn't call them out in the title here. Uh, but I'll just bring them over real fast, and possibly as we get closer to the launch, do a an official video, especially once you're able to launch the app and whatnot. Because as of right now, this program is vaporware, folks. They've basically uh, started out on the Uniswap world, and has moved towards the Binance, just due to the gas fees and whatnot over on Ethereum, of course. So, but they're not live yet. I don't even think they went live on um, Uniswap, on Ethereum. I don't know. I just was searching around and found this program, or this company, or this idea, this DApp. My brain's fading fast, folks. I should go to bed. But I ended up dropping a couple. If you were, no, you wouldn't have noticed it because I actually put it in the LPs as well. I was in a very noisy environment, as you can imagine. Um, so I wasn't post medical call there. So I wasn't in a position to record um, stuff while I was still at the fire department. Um, but I did put a trivial amount. So if we go back to my transfers here and do some, yeah. So I took, um, yeah. So I took and provided liquidity for these guys. Yeah, swap for exact token. So I took and grabbed 2 equalizer tokens. Um, so I grabbed 2 equalizer tokens here. And then I went in and provided liquidity for that whole $6 worth of, because there was nothing else I figured I could do with it. I might as well make potentially make a couple shillings on doing this, if it's a good project, because they uh, these guys do seem to have a pretty good concept. So what we might be able to connect up is, the concept would be to supply a little bit of money to Venus. So let's go back to the markets, or the dashboard, I guess. Yeah. So what we could do, and what the concept in my brain, that I've learned from other YouTubers, but I'm now applying this to Binance, um, is as soon as these guys can launch, um, what we can do is we can get a flash loan from these guys, but we're going to need to do this on smart contracts. Um, so what we'll have to do is, in a smart contract, get a flash loan from, um, the Defi equalizer, um, and so let's say for ease of numbers, we had $100 of BNB here. We could get a flash loan for like, um, I think we'd have to be under the 40%. So I'm going to learn some more about this and get this wrapped around my brain. But what we would do is end up getting a flash loan, minting the VI, repaying the flash loan, all in the same transaction. Um, and while we do that, is we would compound. So basically, if we were looking for, a $100 investment, we could actually get a flash loan for, let's say, $140, and then that would allow us to mint more VI, and in turn do something else with it, like PancakeSwap or wherever we want to do with that stable coin. Um, but we would have to wrap it all into the one transaction, because a flash loan is only can occur if it's borrowed and repaid in the same block. So if we can build a flash loan, we can especially do this on Binance chain, Smart Chain. We could come over here, get, the supply, supply some BNB ourselves, get a loan, do a flash loan, for that amount, so that we can, with a smart contract, do the flash loan and mint the VI, and, um, uh, repay the flash loan with. See, we're gonna have to borrow then. Yeah, so then we would have to. I don't know if we could do the minting at that part. I'd have to look at that. This is a different concept. Um, what we'd have to do is run the numbers to see if it would even make sense. It does look like it's pretty close right now. That is close enough, because we'd only have, you wouldn't. Yeah, so we wouldn't have the same amount to borrow, because you'd only be paid in interest on what you actually borrowed. So yeah, let me get my head around this a little bit more. I wanted to talk it out a little bit, just to see if I can make it make sense in the Binance world. I know it works on compound finance. I've got several people, that I've watched their videos on how to do it with smart contracts. I just can't afford the Ethereum game. I want to make this happen on uh, being on the Binance network. So I did invest a tiny trivial amount of money, and then I'm also providing liquidity because the staking process here seems to have already closed. So um, and if we go into their timeline, these guys are expecting to launch. I'm hoping by July. So pay attention for this, folks. This could be huge for um, the Binance network and doing flash loans and um, leveraged craziness like you can do on the Ethereum network if you're a baller. But this will be smaller, little lower level stuff. So I am once again losing my voice. But yeah, go ahead and check these things out if you want. It's absolutely not financial advice. I don't make decisions for you, and I will not be responsible or liable in either case for any decisions you make. Alrighty, folks. One more look at the yield watch since I get it back connected here, because it should show. Yeah, it should show an increase, yeah, of the vault there, because I did put what was left in my that I could into the problem here now is I've got some yield watch not doing anything. Do these people have a pool? I can just put um, single watch in. Watch. Nope. Go to the broken. One thing I do not like about ApeSwap is that whatever they're doing for their app really eats up the memory. Really, really does, folks. Alright, so this does have a watch pool. Um, so I'll have to approve it once here. Hopefully I'm not running out. Alright, let's take this. Watch pool. Did I just do the wrong damn thing? Deposit bananas. I don't want to deposit bananas. Oh man. Farms. No, let pools. So you earn watch. Oh well, son of a biscuit eater. Well, I'll probably end up doing that one day, and it was only 18 cents. But so yeah, you got to watch what you approve there, folks. There's no learning lesson in real time. I just approved a pool that I would thought would it should have said approved watch. Swamp pool, Allen and Nugget, banana pool, banana earn approved Ghana. All right, so where else can I? Let's check it out here. Watch. See if anybody else is giving me. Alright, there was a bad plummet there at the beginning of watch, guys. Price your coin too high? It's only at PancakeSwap too, because probably ApeSwap's not even listed in here yet. Or maybe there's not enough loaded. Steak cake. Alright, so right now I can do a watch. Other than add more liquidity, I suppose. I guess that won't be terrible. And it's doing something. And I don't have to reapprove it, so I just get to pay the cents. Alright, so now that yield tokens are now being provided as liquidity over there, which is not a bad thing, I don't think. You know, this is learning in real time, folks. I truly, you know, don't grasp every concept of this yet, because I come from a centralized trading world. Um, the, this decentralized concept definitely makes sense from like your custodial aspects, but so you don't actually have to give up access to your fundulation. I have to believe that's already confirmed. There we go. Alright, so we added liquidity, and this guy's got a bunch more money. This is the dev wallet. Alright, there, folks. This is the dev wallet. It's got 4,500 BNB, and it's got a bunch of other tokens. Holy Jesus. So what this wallet is this is the PancakeSwap wallet, folks. So the dev wallet, yeah, see, this is the dev wallet for PancakeSwap, folks. So this is the money that they've got slammed around everywhere else. Holy shit. $400,000, folks, and greater than 100 tokens. So there might be more than that if, holy, crazy, crazy, crazy. But yep, now we can go one more look, and we should see this $1.12 go up now. Yeah, they haven't found it. Oh, there they go. $1.52. I'm thinking they're lagging behind a little bit, maybe, because it's not seeing. It didn't change, and my BNB is empty here. We'll just let her do its thing. What is this? This was the deposit. Oh, That's just the liquidity. I'm expecting to see. Yeah, see, I was expecting to see the. Yeah, so let's go back to my address here now. Should did yeah, there it went up a little bit. Yeah, right there. So there's another. Huh. Watch. So I wonder why it gave me two different. Maybe at two different ratios. So I have that one. I've got the Venus. How do I have? Oh, Venus beam. Huh. Got a lot to learn yet, folks. So I've got that one, and I got this one. And you read the contract, and then you know it's not the before, it's this one. Oh, that's equalizer. I'd already forgotten about equalizer, folks. Yeah, so that's interesting to see. And then this one is the Venus VBME token. Oh, crazy, crazy. It's the Venus Protocol token right there. Oh, I betcha. That's what I have left that I can borrow or something. Um, yeah, I don't know. And see, the market's already coming back, so I'm losing. I'm lower, and so I don't know, folks. I don't know, folks. Oh, VBM. This must. It's got to be wrapped somehow, folks. But yeah. Oh, hey, there it is. Alrighty, folks. I think I've kind of locked up here for a minute. I forgot I was on the radio here. Uh, Not even on the radio anymore. That was college. Alrighty, folks. We'll let this do its thing. Let's just reload this sucker all the way. Re-click, click. Yeah, see, somehow it's not seeing it there. But we're getting data from that, which is good. I don't understand it all yet, but I now have all 3 columns with something in them. 3 columns, 4 columns. Wow, folks. Yeah, it is. I think I hear birds tweeting, twerking, tweeping outside, and I have been up way too long. But I'm into this DeFi stuff, and like I said, I was able to squeak a little bit more money into the whole thing. Let's see what we're ended up with now. Okay, I was thinking I was a lot lower than that, but that's pretty much where I stopped last time, maybe. Um, yeah, so it is a process, folks. I am learning it as quickly as I can, and I will definitely be getting back to you when I am in a better state of mind with some sleep and all that jazz. We'll get a bunch more money happening on this in this game. I want to write some contracts. I want to write front end to interact with those contracts, and all of us can make some money. How about that? I don't want to screw nobody. I just want to make something of value. Like I like this. This is a. That's why I've given them, you know, about $1. Oh yeah, about 75 cents worth over. You know, just to keep it flowing, make it working, make it work for you, make it happen. So, with that said, folks, you keep on keeping on. I'm going to go to bed, and I will catch you in the next video.